Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shifts and how to navigate them. So there is a lot about healing, horses, snakes, and I think it's symbolic of last year or this year we're closing up is the year of the snake. The next year it's the year of the horse, right? And I think that speaks a lot to freedom as well, right? Really recognizing our power, standing in our power as well, really recognizing our connection to the birds, the bees, the trees, and everything, right? Really recognizing that we're meant to be these very balanced healers, right? We're meant to be helping others to heal as well via our healing, and embracing our light, right? There's a lot about embracing light or light language as well, shedding old skin and I totally blanked. Shedding old skin and healing heartbreak. Oh, and freedom. Like freedom, fierceness, flying, and just like no longer being tangled and bound by this heartbreak because you're releasing it. Yeah, you may want to sit in meditation more. Oh, that's not even the card I thought it was, but and get out of your head a little bit, right? Foxes may be significant. And be sure to listen to your emotions, right? Emotional mastery is also very present in this reading. Like you are emotionally mastering yourself. You're no longer letting your emotions ruin and rule you. I don't know why it came out ruin. And you're getting out of your head, right? You're really healing your perception. Yeah, and really learning how to chase your dreams, right? You're no longer holding yourself hostage to who you think you should be. Chakra alignment is also very significant, as well as letting go of control, right? And cutting off the snakes, right? We're learning to let go of the snakes, right? And you may be comfortable in you may be comfortable in those relationships where these people are trying to make you small, trying to make you feel little, right? Because it's a childhood pattern, right? And these people were very emotionally emotionally immature, right? They couldn't give you the love that you needed, and they may have made you feel like you weren't enough. They may have tried to get you in your heads or get you doubting yourself continuously, is what I heard. But that uphill battle is almost over, right? You're transforming into this butterfly, right? You're no longer going to have to be on guard for pain, right? Because you trust yourself. You're learning how to trust yourself. You're learning how to trust your path, right? You know that you have all the knowledge you need within your heart space, so you just be sinking into that bitch, right? You have emotional mastery, bro, and it is bringing wealth to your life, bringing flourishing. I don't know why it came out like that, and community. It's also bringing community of like-minded lovers and souls on the same page and path as you. Yeah, and you are becoming very balanced in your mastery, and Spirit is so proud of you for continuing to choose to be a beginner, right? To start over is what I heard as well, which you've had to do many times. Yeah, and you've got such emotional mastery coming in. You thought you were already very balanced, but you are going to feel very balanced. And who you're becoming, very balanced. See, this gives me chakra balance. So I don't know if you're doing a chakra meditation. That makes me want to do a chakra meditation for some reason. I haven't done one in a long time. See, we're releasing these people that can't love us, right? They are very trapped. Yeah, they are very trapped in cycles of self-defeat and deceit and pain that has bound them, right? They're trapped. They can't get out of these generational cycles They just can't, right? So they're sending a lot of envy and jealousy and negativity your way because they're watching you rise to the top, is what I heard. And they're angry that for you, you're close to the top of this, close to the moon is what I heard. And they want that connection, but they don't want to do the work, which is frustrating. Yeah, they're not willing to cut off their mind and listen to their soul, right? Because that takes strength. Flip you off. That takes strength, and that's what you've been doing. You've been embodying who you truly want to be, and you've been letting go of who you don't want to be. And I feel like that's symbolic of like the shedding, right? Shedding who you don't want to be. Yeah, and you're healing. You're healing your heart. You're healing your mind. Yeah, and then the two that fell out was they are spiritually bankrupt when I was picking my cards up. And expect miracles. What's the best that could happen? This person, these people, it could be more than one, they're trapped in their pain, right? They're bound by their heartbreak, right? And they hate that you are not. You've got the spiritual wealth, you've got the spiritual healing because you worked really hard to obtain it, right? You've done a lot of ritual and ceremony to be the person you want to be, and that's why Spirit is bringing in rejuvenation. That's why you seem lucky, right? But it's because of the meditation. It's because of the sitting with yourself, right? All right. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, some of these. And then we'll do some of mine. Bit much there, Spirit. We'll do that. Okay. I feel like you are unearthing like the old parts of you or the parts of you that keep you stuck to a past pattern, right? And you're digging that shit up, right? And you're also like digging up a poet. You're using your pain wisely. So pen to paper, bro. I've been getting that message a lot lately. The medallion, I do think you are cultivating that bag. And this is from you tapping into that spiritual wealth, and not letting your, I heard spiritual death control you, right? So like your emotions. The womb, I do feel like we are calling in some womb healing. I love how that is like mind, body, and soul, but upside down, right? We all have a womb, women and men. And there is so much power in healing your womb, right? Then we've got the nectar. And that gave me, what's that they call as like the oil of, but it's in the pineal gland, right? That's what it gave me for some reason. And the voice of God. The seed, I think there is, never underestimate the power of a mustard seed is what that gives me for some reason. And then we've got the shaman, which you are meant to be helping and healing others by speaking your truth and just putting yourself out there. The vision, hold yours tightly is what I heard. And the shapeshifter. And that gives me like, you may have had to conform to who you thought you should be all your life. You're letting go of this holding on to who you used to be, and you're just becoming who you want to be, right? You're no longer going to have to shapeshift into who you think you should be in order to keep you safe. Right, some of mine. We're at a gratitude list of 111 things. You can't be hateful while you're grateful. Solitude, all by myself. And we've got balance. So I was picking up on that balanced energy. Wealthy and healthy reaches. I've gotten that download of Sudden Wealth for a very long time, guys. So, yeah, and it's attached to my collective of people. So, be and choose love, the highest vibration. Not like the cross watchers, but like the people who actually watch me and like support me. I don't know why I felt obligated to say that. Solitude, all by myself. Stop letting your thoughts get the best of you. Happy thoughts. You can't do the work for them. And these are the people that you're letting go of, people who are trying to ride your healing coattails, right? Because they're spiritually bankrupt. We got to let them motherfuckers go. Divinely guided to let motherfuckers go, especially when you can feel their evil eye and their negativity and their jealousy, right? Yeah. All right, guys. I hope this helps.